became a frog.
It's got the intestines of a tadpole.
It's a tadpole.
It's a frog. It's got it in the name.
Are you saying that tadpoles are frogs?
They evolve into frogs.
No. Are tadpoles frogs?
Poliwrath is a frog.
Stop. Just let me walk you through it. Are tadpoles frogs?
They evolve into frogs.
No. Just answer me a yes or no question. This is not hard. Are tadpoles frogs? If you can't answer a yes or no question, it's because you know I'm right and you don't think this training helps you. So tadpoles are not frogs, is that correct?
Tadpoles are not frogs.
Okay, so if he has not fully become a frog, and he is a tadpole,
has a frog in the name.
No.
It's glass frog.
He would be a glass frog tadpole.
What is the second word in glass frog?
Okay, it's frog.
Boom!
Now.
Boom.
But if he's not fully metamorphosed into a frog, does that mean he's not a frog?
It means he has the intestines of a tadpole, but is still a frog. It has evolved into the frog, and this is its final stage in the life cycle of the glass frog, which implies that he is a frog.
But he has not become the frog.
No, but
so he's not a frog.
He is a frog, but he has tadpoles on the inside. That's why he has the swirly.
But they all have that. And they're all blue.
Yes,
and they all have
a glass frog.
No. He would become a glass frog, but he never finished.
Also, in the Japanese name, bong is the word that a frog makes. You know
what?
You know what noise a tadpole makes?
No.
That's because it doesn't make a noise.
That's irrelevant. True. It's a name.
That's
not evidence.
I have 2 points. I have 2 points to make. Firstly,
I did this.
Firstly,
you should have told me.
Glass frogs, their intestines are showing. That's why they're glass frogs, because you can see through the skin. Yes. So they don't have tadpole intestines. They're frog intestines. But secondly, they do. Yeah. So I'm not making an argument for either of you. Secondly, I was going to say something. No, tadpoles do make noise. It's splash.
Fair enough.
Go.
Can't argue with that.
But a glass frog is a frog.
Yeah,
my
but
case.
It's not. You admitted that tadpoles are not frogs, and he's not a frog because he's not become a frog.
I know how to resolve this. Let's go make burritos.
Burritos!
Okay, but before
the quote is as it stays in tadpole form.
No, but it's not a it's a
frog.
Says
it.
It's
says
a frog.
It. What do you want from me?
It's based on the glass frog.
Okay, but it stays in tadpole form. It never fully became a glass frog.
But it's got the eyes.
It doesn't matter.
May, if you make a burrito, right? But before all of the ingredients are in a wrap and wrapped up, it is not a burrito.
Is that meat or is it a burrito? Is that a tortilla or is it a burrito?
It can be whatever it likes.
Okay, so your opinion has not outweighed the evidence. Do you understand that?
Poliwrath has arms and legs. Tadpoles do not have arms and legs. Poliwrath, frog.
He is still in tadpole form. He has not fully become a frog. Now, he could be 50% of the way there, but 50% of a frog does not a frog make.
Yes, but you know this when the tadpoles start growing the legs, they stop being tadpoles. They are between frog and tadpole, but they are more frog than tadpole. And
what makes them more frog than tadpole?
I just met my owly step goal.
What? How do you say that one is more frog than tadpole, besides it's your personal opinion, in the face of the evidence who says he's still in tadpole form?
I think we can all agree that Pokemon's rubbish.
Oh, yeah, sure. But that's not the issue. It's better than Digimon still.
Hey.
No, I agree with that.
Okay, so we've laid out our points. Do you have anything else to say besides, I think he's a frog because it says glass frog somewhere on the page, and then also I believe it's correct?
Okay, but we can agree that Politoad is a frog.
Absolutely.
Actually, is he a toad?
No, toad is spelled T-O-E-D.
Yes.
So it just means that he's a frog with toes.
Yeah, but that's just weird, because I'm pretty sure frogs have toes.
Frogs have lots of toes.
So anyway...
Frogs are basically all toes.
We've both established our points, is that correct?
Yes.
Great. Audience, who do you believe?
It's a glass frog, it's called a frog.
Audience.
There's no audience,
May, you're the audience. No, May.
Sasha,
you're the audience.
Oh, I thought we were actually going to upload this to YouTube.
We will. Fine, we'll upload it.
Who do I think... Oh, man. Okay. I think, because it says in the Pokédex entry that it is not fully a frog, it is neither a frog or a tadpole.
I'll go with that.
Which means it's not a frog.
It means it's not a frog.
You said it's a tadpole.
No, all I'm arguing is it's not a frog.
Oh, okay, I'll admit that it's between. It might be before a frog, but it's not a tadpole.
It's neither. It is an in-between.
It's not a tadpole, but it's not entirely a frog. But if it was closer to one of those, it'd be closer to a frog because it has the arms and the legs.
My contention was that it's not a frog, so I win, and that's all I needed.
That wasn't. You said it was
It was in the car. We started it. You said, these three things are frogs. I said, they're not frogs. And that's where this argument began.
They're frog-like.
I have just made you admit
They are
it's not a
frog-like.
frog.
It's frog-like.
Okay, that's fine.
It's also frog-light.
It's not yet a frog. And what we do know...
What?
Frog light.
Frog-like.
And what we do know is that when they do finally become fully a frog, they become green. So, these three would not be weird and offended that a frog isn't blue, because they're not frogs.
No.
That's what I'm trying to establish.
Krogunk is a frog.
Yeah, sure. That's what we're
Krogunk
talking
would
about.
be weirded out.
All I'm doing
Polytoad
was
is green.
disqualifying
Frogunk
the
is
category.
very obviously racist, though.
Yeah.
Krogunk looks racist.
I was just disqualifying from the category of frogs, polywrath, and whatever the middle one is.